Hey class, so this semester we're going to be using WordPress to post our images and comment on each other's images. So I'm going to show you how to create a new account, how to create a page, and it's all totally free and pretty simple. So I'm going to unclick this webcam so that you don't have to look at me all the time. And we're just going to open up a web browser here, and we're going to type in wordpress.com. There is a wordpress.net, but we're not going to go on that. So we want to click on wordpress.com, and here we are at the WordPress homepage. I'm going to make a brand new account. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to say get started. All right. And it's just going to be a very simple email sign up, username for us to choose, and a password. So I'm going to type in my CSM email, and I'll be right back once I have all this information in. All right, so I've got this information in, and now I'm going to click create my account. Okay, so our next step is to enter in a domain that we're going to use for our blog. Now I'm going to pick something simple and relatively unique so that it'll definitely be available. I'm going to say CSMD Richard Pence. You guys can follow the same thing and say CSMD followed by your name. That'll be easy to keep track of. And you can see down here, we definitely want to pick a free one because there's other types we can use. But if you type one with .wordpress.com at the end, then it'll definitely be available for free. So I'm going to click down here and select that one. Now, this may seem tricky, and the next step may make it look like they want you to pay money. But if you just look right up here at not sure yet, you can say start with a free site. And that's what we're going to do. There are no expiration dates on the free sites, and you can have them for as long as you want. So now that our site has been created, it's the first thing right here on that next page, and we're just going to click Get Started. So we can click Name our site here. Now my site title is going to be, let's say Richard Pence's, get rid of site title. Richard Pence's Digital 1 blog. All right, great. We don't need a tagline or anything else like that. We can just save those settings. So what we're going to do next, instead of saying edit homepage, we're going to go over here to the left and click on the site drop-down menu and click on pages. Now this will tell us about all the different pages that we have, and really we don't need a lot of these pages. We don't need any of these pages except for the home page right now. So we can click on all these and just trash these pages. All right. Okay, now that home is our only page, what we're going to do is we're going to click on posts. These are example posts, and we don't need any of these right now because I just want to start completely fresh. All right, great. Okay, so now that we don't have any posts, we're going to make a new one as an introduction to the course. So what I'm looking for is for you guys to make a little introduction, and it's going to include your name, what kinds of photos you like, what camera you'll be using in the course, and we're going to post a favorite photo that you've taken. So I have a little blurb here with all that information. So I'm just going to copy that, come back into here, and I'm going to type it into that page. And I'm going to make the title Introduction. All right, now to get a photo in, we click up on this blue box, and that's going to add another little media inlet for us. Now if we scroll down to media, there's a lot of really cool ways for us to input photos, but we're going to keep it simple and just say photo. So now we can say image, and we're going to upload. So I actually had a page open, so I'm going to find the photo that I want, just like that. And here's my recent image that I'm just going to upload into here. Okay, now that my image is in there, I'm just going to hit publish and publish, making sure that it's public. Okay, now that it's published, I can view the post. So here we go. All right, so as you can see up here, it says my site hasn't been launched yet. And the way that I'm going to launch that is by going to my email and clicking on the verification email that got sent to it. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I've gone and accepted that email and clicked on the activate site, I'm now going to come over here and say launch site. Okay, so now when I tried to launch the site, it's going to come up here and it's going to try and get you to pay money, but we don't want to do that. We just want to stick with our CSMD WordPress site. And so we're going to continue with free site. All right, so now we've launched our site. That's awesome. Let's make our homepage look a little bit better. So I'm going to go over to pages and I'm going to click on home. Now, here's what our homepage is going to look like. And I actually don't want any of these words here, so we can just highlight this all and delete that. I don't need to learn more, so we can delete that. I don't want any columns. Get rid of all that. All right, so we've deleted everything here. Okay, so now that everything's gone away, we can write a title. I'm just going to say, this is my Digital One blog. All right. All right, so now this is my blog. Now what I can do is click on this outside page and I can replace this image. All right, so I found an image here. I'm just going to load that in as my background. Okay, so I've updated our image and now we're pretty much good. So we can just update our site. All right, so now we can just go back to our pages, our home page here. Okay, so now back from the home, you can click on your site and you can click view site. And what you're going to do from here is you're going to copy and paste this web address into the assignment of, over on My Learning. And that's how I'm going to get all of your addresses and copy them into a big file so everyone can view everyone else's stuff. So that's about it. Hope this is easy to understand. If not, please ask some questions, send me an email, and we'll get it all figured out. So great job. I'll see you guys later on in the semester.